All right, we should be live right now. Get this volume going. There we go. Okay. Good evening, guys. Let me just get the chat up real quick. I'm not mirrored tonight, so no backwards hat. All right. Let's get right into this. Let's say hey to some people in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everyone doing? If you hear something in the background, sounds like it's dripping. I got coffee going right now. I'm going to try and stay awake with you guys for a while tonight. A lot of stuff going on. The conspiracy theories to me are a little out of control. Wow, we got a lot of people in the chat. All right, let's say hey to some people. We'll talk about some AMC. We'll talk about the movie. What was the other thing I wanted to get into? Oh, some of the hearings for Congress. Cluster munitions being sent to Ukraine. Now we're calling up the National Guard. I don't know what's going on. But I don't like the sound of any of it, if we're being completely honest. All right, let's say hey to some people. Free Kekistan, how you doing tonight? What is going on, my friend? Prometheus BBD is in the house. Red Star 7311. Matt says, can you give me some more info in the stream about how to... I'm going to put a link. Yeah. I'm going to put a link in the description. Let me do that while I'm on with you guys. So, just to give you guys an update, I've been doing filming in Baltimore, New York, Wilmington, Delaware, and Philly. Kensington was the last place I filmed. That was on Sunday afternoon. I've been working on some of that footage, the stuff I have from New York. I'll put down the description if you do want to help out with that. There's a Cash App and a Venmo that I have that you can donate to. Let me go just copy and paste it. I'll description. Again, this is something totally, if you guys, this is not something I'm asking for. If you have extra to help, great. If you don't even worry about it. Who cares? I will make it one way or the other. So, but if you want to help out and put it towards the documentary, yeah, that's awesome. I'll highlight it and put it in the description. Give me 1 sec, guys. And we'll get right down to business. Right down to business. We'll start talking, putting some comments up. I know people have a lot of concerns. By the way, if you didn't see the last live stream, I was down in Delaware during the whole proceedings with the court. And I got sick right after that. And so I was not on the internet, obviously, for a while. Haven't done a live stream for a while. But back now. Back in it. All this conspiracy stuff and everything I've seen going on. I'm sure people have some concerns tonight, so. All right, hang on 1 second. You know me with this technical stuff. I'm not the best. I can't even figure out. So I packed the good camera, so while I was away, I'd be able to give you guys like a really good angle. Hopefully nothing's breaking up here. But I can't even get that to sync up with my audio. After all the stuff I went and bought, the cords, I'm like, forget it. Forget it. So I'm using the webcam, the cheap webcam, when I have a nice camera I could be using, but I can't figure out how to sync the audio and video. So Those were one of the reasons why I stayed off the other night. I was like, man, if I can't bring a decent production to my audience after all this time, that's got to be some kind of failure, right? All right, I just put the Cash App and VENMO in the description. So, like I said, if you want to help out, that's awesome. But it is not strictly if you have it. And I know a lot of us right now are broke, so don't worry about anything. Mass will be all right on his own. Okay. VENMO. Sure, I had this copy and paste somewhere, and I just don't know where it is right now. All right. Close everything up. All right, let's go. Prometheus, what's going on? BBD, I said, hey. Old Moser. Michael 1, good evening. Broke Ape, how you doing tonight? Andrew, what's going on? Hammer, what's up, my friend? Dr. D, we live. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. All right, Andrew, how you doing tonight? Got right my fat. Billy 87, good evening. Sounds of Freedom is a great movie, says Tom Richter. Anything fun? How you doing tonight? Mission Impossible, best pick of 2023. I'll say this, numbers for Q2 at AMC look good. I'm not going to complain. Looks like we're going to have a pretty good Q, so I'm happy with that. That's all I'm waiting for. I like to see those up numbers coming up. Okay, so Prometheus is the first one I've seen to bring it up. We'll talk about the AC controversy. I've seen all the conspiracy theories going on. Well, I'll give you my honest opinion. I'll be honest with you guys. We'll talk about it. I'll play. There's a clip from the Daily Caller. Let me pull it up, and we'll play it, and then we can talk about it. I believe that's where it was. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's 6 minutes long. What just happened? I just had the video. Here we go. Hang on.
So my husband and I tried to see Sound of Freedom today, and about an hour into the movie, this is at an AMC, an hour into the movie, we see this, what looks like smoke, and this horrible smell. It smelled almost like an electrical fire. So I was like, I'm out. So my husband and I got up and we left and we told somebody, and they went to go check it out.
I think we lost it. Hang on. Shit. I think we lost it. I'm going to pull it back up. I think I just dropped the stream. Hang on, guys. My apologies if I did.
That was exciting.
So this is the
I'm so
fix.
sorry.
That's the
Walking
worst
around
smell.
spraying chemicals to cover up the other chemical smell.
So my girlfriend and I went to go see The Sound of Freedom in theaters on the 4th of July. This particular time was really uncomfortable to sit through. There was no AC running. It was unbearably hot. So I go out and I ask if they can turn the AC on, and they told me that it wasn't working. Okay, I bought these tickets online. It showed that the theater was pretty much sold out. There was only a few seats available. When we get there, it's just me, my girlfriend, and maybe 8 other people in the whole theater. I didn't think anything of this until I got on TikTok a few days later, and come to find out that hundreds of other people are experiencing the same thing.
Have you heard anything about the other movie theaters AC not working?
Like the other houses?
No, well, like around the whole country, different theaters. In this movie only, the AC doesn't work. It's like super sketch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should look. I didn't hear about that. Online. It's like it's insane.
If anything, it's probably just. I don't know. I know it's been very popular. So the more people you have in a theater, the more different.
Well, yeah, but we've been going to movie openings our whole life,
so
and it's never happened. Yeah,
yeah.
Super weird.
Here's those 4 for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you.
All right, so let's pause it there for a sec. Oh, what do you guys think? It's a little strange, right? A little strange. But again, there's how many theaters out there right now that are operating? How many screens are open? Who's long on what? What's going on in the chat right now? I see Dana in the chat. All right, let me say hey to some more people. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's a little much for conspiracy theory. Smith, what's going on, my friend? Good evening. 1796 Patriot, I got. Manuel, good evening. Urban Ape, how you doing tonight? CPA, Red Star 7311, Chopper 3368. Prometheus, I got. Headstock Ham, what's going on? Chad, how you doing tonight? Never worry about decent production. I embrace failure. How's it going, Chad? Hopefully well for you. Hopefully well. Dana, good evening. JRS 18. Kryptonian, fly free. I need Rumble. I am going to get on Rumble. I'm going to be on Rumble very soon. Satan is working overtime, says fly free. Seriously. It makes you think that, right? I mean, you go down the conspiracy road and I don't know. Again, the other night when we did the live stream, we played the clip. I'm going to move over a little bit just because of the view. But we played the clip from CNN, right? What is wrong with the newscasters at CNN that they would be against this movie? I still am having an issue coming to an understanding of how they get there with that. I am. Urban Ape, Hill House, good evening. Backyard Boogie, how do you do, Mass? He says, Highway Frog, how you doing tonight? Dufresne, what's up? How you doing tonight? US has 40,000 total screens. Is that true? So, I don't know. Like I said, I had a great experience at my AMC theater. There was no issues. Good food. But again, the suppression, and thank goodness, because, you know, regardless of how AMC does this quarter, which I think they're going to have a good quarter, a lot of these movies this last quarter, they put a lot more money into them than they are receiving back in revenue. That's for sure. Now, they're flooding the market, it seems, and that's making up and adjusting, but they got to come up with some better quality stuff to keep the crowds coming in. Now, thank God this movie's doing well, and Mission Impossible looks like it is going to break out, possibly become a $1 billion film. Good, let's go. We need that. The more $1 billion films we get, the better. We need more of it. Aaliyah, how you doing tonight? Garnet Wild, how are you, my friend? Rocky, what's going on? Lucy, how are you, my dear? Mark LaRiviere, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Highway Frog, I got. Lizzie, how you doing tonight? All right. So let's get back to Sounds of Freedom. Yeah, I didn't want to stray off that too much, but let me play the rest of that little soundbite. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. I shouldn't. There we go.
This is what happens when Red and I decide to go to the movies. 3 big movies in our theater. And we have no clue what they were. I think everyone else here. We got camera crews.
We pre-ordered our tickets, paid for them. They were
Okay, so we saw her the other night, right? We saw her the other night. I don't see enough evidence to lead me to the conclusion there's some kind of conspiracy theory to keep people out from seeing this movie. I think it's already done $50 million in sales. So it's almost done so far what Indiana Jones has in its opening weekend. A $300 million production. And not even $300 million. It cost $300 million to make Indiana Jones. Never mind the money they put into promoting the film, all the money, into advertising and pushing it out there. I mean, how many times did you see a Dial of Destiny commercial on streaming this spring, right? They spent a ton of money on that movie. They're not going to make that money back. Hi, Pete. How you doing tonight? Clout chasing on TikTok. I wonder who's doing that. Andrew says Mission Impossible will do $2 billion. Okay, that would be nice. I see some other people in the chat. Anya looks like just joined us. Lizzie says, doing good. So glad to see you all. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know, guys. I don't think there's an AMC conspiracy going on for Sounds of Freedom. I'm glad it's doing really well. Again, I don't know what the obsession is with mainstream media, why they have taken the stance that they have on it. I have no idea. I can't explain. Linking anything to the movie with QAnon or who was it? Rolling Stone, I think. They probably want me to pay for this article if I try to pull it up, but let me see if I can at least get the headline. All right, so this is really weird. Here it is. Here's the. I'm not sure if this is the same article or not, but let's see. Okay, here's the title. Why anti-trafficking experts are torching Sound of Freedom. The new movie offers a false perception of child trafficking. The experts will further harm the real victims. Oh, yeah, they want me to subscribe. Sound of Freedom, new Jim Caviezel thriller about child trafficking was released in theaters last week. It garnered mixed reviews, to say the least. Did it? It got mixed reviews? That's not what I heard. Hang on. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's not what I heard. I thought IMDb had, let's see, better scores than that. Mixed reviews? Not IMDb. I'm sorry, Rotten Tomatoes. I could be wrong. I thought I had a much better score than that, though. says 100%. 77%. So, okay, it's got 100. So I don't know about mixed reviews. You guys tell me. I don't know why I just lost the chat. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Here we go. I got the chat back. It's not going to open the screen, though, for some reason, guys. I don't know why. Mission Impossible. Yeah, I saw that. All right, it's telling me to reload my page. Hopefully I haven't lost you guys. Mac and Bees is in the house. Aaliyah says there's a conspiracy theory about a conspiracy. I know. I know. That's what it is, right? There's a conspiracy theory about a conspiracy theory. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it, Aaliyah. 100%. Yeah. Evolve Radio, what's going on? Adam, what's up, brother? Says, yo, 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 my guy. They're up there. They've been here. BBD says it's pretty obvious that people at the very top of the world don't want. No, that I agree with, right? I'm not. That I agree with 100%. If I can't see the chat overlay, I might as well pull this up bigger. There's absolutely something up with that. I put Epstein and Prince Andrew there and Ghislaine in the thumbnail because, I mean, we were told forever that this was a conspiracy theory. Yet these girls are being trafficked all over, at least the country in the Caribbean. Like, so to say the child I mean, and that's the elites who have all this money to be able to cover things up. Imagine what's going on in the dark corners of the world that aren't getting exposed like this, right? This kind of exposure when someone gets picked up or finally brought to justice. Darren says the CIA Mockingbird mainstream are a cover for child trafficking and child pedophilia. Again, it's not that I'm trying to get into a conspiracy theory here. This is something that's going on right now in this country. The numbers the other day that I heard that United States it's up 2,000%. I think child pornography is up in this country alone domestically. There was a 2,000% year-over-year increase in child pornography. That's a huge problem. We're the biggest consumers of that. That's a major problem. That's not something that, as a, supposed to be a free country that's based on, laws and justice for all and keeping the innocent safe. That's a terrible track record. Why there isn't the unlimited funding allowed for that type of federal agency to operate in the United States and have, international maybe policing authority to go after American citizens abroad that have been kidnapped? Who knows? Fly Free says, great reviews, and I have heard nothing but good things about it. I saw the movie Fly Free. I was moved. It definitely set off something inside me that, it makes you think about. And I'll say the same thing I said the other night when in the movie. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't in the movie. It was in the interview that Tim Ballard did for one of the, either it was one of the magazines or I can't remember which one it was now, but he said, everybody who went to go see Schindler's List said that they would have been, I would have done what Oscar Schindler did. I would have saved all those people. I would have tried to save all those people. He was like, you can be Oscar Schindler right now, right? You have a chance to help free people right now who are in modern slavery. So I can get behind anything that's down with that, right? Anything that's about saving children, keeping the weak and innocent protected, I can get behind that. Anya says, Mass, I missed it. Anya, I'm still in Philly. I haven't left yet. I basically spent like the last 2 days pretty much uploading all my videos, working on my computer. I got a decent space here at a pretty good rate. So while I'm waiting to head west, I've been working on starting to put this video together. So I'm still in Philly. I'm leaving tomorrow to head out. So yeah, I got stuck here for another day, just waiting for my rail pass, so I can start hitting the next 2 spots where I'm going. But I do have good footage so far, and I got more coming. I think my biggest issue going forward is going to be finding someone to make that ride. The Uber driver that I had in Philly, being in Boston on the ground, New York with my own 2 feet, I was able to walk around. But Chicago, I don't know well. Wisconsin, I don't know at all. Those are the states where it's going to be tougher for me to get a lot of good footage. I see 1796 Patriots saying, Andrew says 1 million slaves in the U.S. are children. Roseanne, I haven't fallen for anything, but I'm not an idiot either. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, if you guys remember to hit the like button when you come in, that would be great. As always. And thank you for everyone who's here right now. Got a good crowd. We got 101 people in the chat. Well, we did just 2 seconds ago. Roseanne says child trafficking is real. Yeah. Sufyan says Sufyan is asking me about if I believe in arbitrage theory or 4C AMC squeezing. Sufyan, if it's going to happen, I think AMC is going to have to squeeze before there's any type of conversion or anything goes on with it. I mean, look, man, I wish I knew what was going to happen. I think the earnings for this quarter are going to be, I think we might have a profitable quarter. We got to see which way the judge is going to rule on this. I mean, I just, to try to tell you guys one way or the other how this is going to go down, it's just irresponsible because I just don't know. And especially since I've been out on the road and not following the market as closely, I haven't been watching AMC on the daily ticker like every day as close as some of the other guys out there are. I haven't been following the case as closely. So that would just be irresponsible for me to try to give you guys a heads up on something like that. That's something you got to decide for yourself if you believe still in this whole thing. In everything that we're trying to do with changing the market and, supporting AMC as a theater and going out and buying the products and going to the movies, which is all things that we're trying to do, right? We're trying to make this work. I wish I knew when it was going to happen, what was going to happen. I've been sitting on this thing for so long now. It's frustrating. I thought I was going to be retired and doing, any type of journalism that I want. And I'm not. I'm still hanging around here waiting on this to work. Backyard Boogie says, I mean, all I can do is be honest with you guys. I mean, what, I just don't, I can't give you a straight answer. I wish I knew. I know we squeezed already twice. I don't see why we can't do it again. But we need a bunch of things to happen in order for that to happen. In order to replicate the other 2 times that we've squeezed, we need a bunch of things in combination with each other in order to pump this thing. If we really want to pump. I'm just hanging on to my shares like the rest of you guys, waiting to see how this unfolds. There was nothing eye-opening that came from the testimony down the courthouse. I think everything's going to go through as planned with the judge. Going forward after that, I don't know. I'm not telling anybody what to do with their money. I'm hanging on. That's it. That's all I can say about it. I didn't Backyard Boogie. I didn't watch Tim Valentine on Timcast. I was trying to get ready to do this. Get my thoughts together. I was editing most of the day today. pulling a lot of video from the other day. I got some crazy footage from Kensington, like I told you guys. So, Aaliyah says, Mass, enjoy the cheesesteaks. I've only had one since I've been here. I've only had one. I'm trying to stay away from them because they're not good for you. Yeah, it was hot here today, too. Chopper 3868. If I get to San Fran, absolutely. I would love to meet up with some people. That would be really nice. I'd really like to do that. More than likely, that's going to be my last stop before heading north. Harry J says it's disgusting what the filthy rich can get away with. I know. Yep. Yeah. It is. It is. Roseanne says it took me 2 days to recover from the movie. Yeah. See, and I don't have kids, and it got to me. So I can only imagine if you had grandkids or kids. I can only imagine. Censored content says I'm here to cause trouble. It's all good. As long as everyone's respecting each other in the chat, I like a little trouble. Nothing wrong with that. Rocky says AMC is still on Reg Show, if that means anything, because last time it didn't. Nope. That was just the other day, right? Someone said, oh, PM Righteous, what's going on tonight, man? In Philly with a Boston hat, boss move, says Urban Ape. PM Righteous says, Mel Gibson and Jim Caviezel are into conspiracy theories. I guess. I don't know why PM Righteous? Why do you say that? It took courage and faith to put this movie out. Their lives are on the line. Yeah. I don't know that that's the case, that they're into conspiracy theories. I didn't know. Maybe they are. That's not how I remember Jim Caviezel. Mel Gibson, I guess, has more of a shadier past, right? Back in Hollywood days. But yeah, Caviezel, I thought, was a pretty straight up guy. I liked Frequency. That's like, that was a great movie, actually. I thought that was a really good movie they did. That was like a while back, but I liked it a lot. Headstock Harem says, I'm near Kenosha. If you make it there, Mass. Headstock Harem, that's where I'm probably heading next, man. I'll be there the next couple days. Just a heads up. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to grab my coffee for 1 second. Hang on now. All right. We're back. All right. Hilsey says my Bodica should be popping in a bit later at Massalorian. Andrew says CTB is up 975% on Stonk Tracker. Yeah, I mean, we've seen CTB through the roof how many times now? But more recently, it has been going off the scales, right? Rocky says it is not guaranteed we see Zern's decision anytime soon. We might not even see a decision until after earnings. What's August 3rd is the date I think we have right now, right? Tentatively, August 3rd for earnings. Even if we see it tomorrow, there is some 20-day rule via MYSE, so we likely see earnings before converting. BBD says, stop being honest and lie to us. They just want you to pull her and tell her we're going to mow ass. You're funny, bro. I miss being on here more. It's good getting on, seeing all my peeps. How does Philly compare to Boston, says Anya. Anya, a little. So Philly, first of all, is what? I don't know. Probably 12 times the size of, no, not that big. It's probably 3 or 4 times the square miles, I would think, that Boston is. It's a big city, right? But the worst part of their city is 4, 5, 6 times larger than the worst part of Boston. The part of New York that I was in, I was really just checking out some of the major tourist spots, which it had there were a lot of migrants in New York. There's a lot of migrants. Now, someone said to me when I was down there, I was talking to them, that it's always been like that. And I'm like, really? I'm like, so it's no different since like Title 42 or since Biden took over? And he said no. He said it didn't seem any different to him. I don't know. To me, it seemed like there was a lot of migrants in New York. And, I understand. Look, I have nothing against people that are trying to have a better life and make something of themselves and want to start a family in this country. I get all that. The funding is a whole different other story, right? I don't really want to get into the politics of it, but we got a lot of our own homeless out there. I mean, that's something I've definitely encountered. That's been in every city so far I've been to, especially in Philly. Although I did notice one thing in Philadelphia, it doesn't seem to be a lot of tents, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if that's because it's summertime, so you don't need them as much. I'm not sure. Because I know in Cali, they have all the cities that are tents, or all the areas of the city that are tented up, are tented up. But the thing about Kensington is, in that area of Philadelphia, it's under the L, so it is kind of protected in a way, right? Because you got the L right above it everywhere. What are you saying, Prometheus? The truth is, Mass is running from Dana, or Massalorian is sowing his wild oats from coast to coast. I wish, man. No, I'm just trying to get a better feel for what's going on in the country right now. Get it on film and show it to you guys. I don't know what I'm going to run into next couple days. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little hesitant. I think I'll be all right, though. I think I'll be all right. I got good supporting cast and a good support in all you guys here on the channel. Keeping me going, I tell you. G Immortal, how you doing tonight, man? Good evening. PM Righteous, good to see you. Did I say hey to Lucy already? I hope so. Carl J, how you doing tonight? Super Steven, I see is in the chat. What is up, my friend? Lucy says, did anyone see Trey Trade's tweet today? He got himself pumped up. No, about what? What was it about? I didn't see it. He's running towards Prometheus. You guys are funny. Free Kekistan says, why are people saying AMC is finding reasons to not show SOF but showing zero proof? And showing 0 proof for Kekistan. Why are people saying AMC is finding reasons to not show SOF? I know what the hell you're talking about. I'm not sure what even that is. You have to fill me in on that, bro. Fill me in. Hilsey says peeps get their tents jacked as well. Anya said, so Anya, you want to know how I got to Baltimore? So Mass didn't realize when he was going to Delaware, the Wilmington stop. I had never been there before. I had no idea what the station looked like. And I have my headphones on. I went right through the station, right on to the next stop, which was Baltimore. So I ended up in Baltimore, not on purpose, by accident. So I decided to go. I had to wait. I had 4 hours until I could get out of there. So I went and did some filming. Same thing in New York. I had to check in all my luggage with one of the guys at Amtrak. He took my bags and put them in the closet with him. I had to pay him to hold them because I couldn't swing them around myself. I'm carrying so much stupid equipment. I got so much crap with me. Andrew says NYC has gone downhill again since Giuliani is not in office. Say what you want about Rudy, but he cleaned up the street as best he could. Crime is off the hook before he was mayor. Batting it. Yeah, right. With stop and frisk, I guess that had some effectiveness to it. At least that's what I guess the data has showed over the years. I can't get too involved with that. I don't know too much about new politics like that. Be Easy Listen says we're holding strong, Ape fam and investors. Yeah, we all are, right? I mean, this has been a brutal tug of war we've been in with these guys for, God, 2.5 years. And then, Ape comes out and we had the lawsuit coming in. Like, man, just no one expected we were going to be in this mess. I don't think at this point. Did anyone ever expect us to get to this point? It's so insane. Where's Baldo says, I'm glad you're still... excuse me. Where's Baldo says, I'm glad y'all... I know. Where's Baldo? I know. You just have no optimism, bro. I get it. I know some people have lost faith. You're not the only one. I have lost faith at this point, feeling like a true retard. Yeah, man, listen. We definitely have had some fights. We've won some battles. We haven't won this war. I don't feel like a retard yet because I haven't sold my position. So I don't feel like a true retard yet. I don't know how this damn thing is going to go, Roseanne says, okay, good night, apes. Got to get some rest. Roseanne, have a good night. G Immortal says, Mass, what's your opinion regarding court's decision on Ripple? All right, so I saw the XRP thing today. What are they saying that it is? They did, what did they say? They ruled on it, right? That it's not a commodity. I did see something about that right before I came on. I saw that and something about, all right, so yeah, they filed this not a security, right? So that's good for, what's funny? My Uber driver was just talking about it in the car the other day. He was like, yeah, man, you got to hop on XRP. I'm like, a lot of guys in my chat have mentioned that many times, like XRP, Mass, what do you think about it? I'm like, I haven't looked into it too much. I did see this decision came down today. So that's definitely a blow against the SEC then, huh? They're not violating any laws. I mean, yeah, and it jumped 29% on the day, huh? Man, my Uber driver was just talking about it 2 days ago. That's crazy. And the ruling just came down. Son of a bitch. I should have bought some XRP. My Uber driver was just talking about it the other day. By the way, what's up to Mark if he's listening? My fearless Uber driver, Philly. Guy's a man. Vin said, you never want to end up in Baltimore on purpose, let alone by accident. I know. Tell me about it. Well, it was funny, man. So we went past Delaware. Obviously, I was going down to catch the trial before I got sick. And we were probably like 40 minutes outside of Wilmington. And I said to the lady next to me, I said, ma'am, can I ask you a question? I said, what was that stop back there, if you don't mind me asking? Do you know where we just were? Could you tell me? She goes, yeah, that was Wilmington, Delaware. I said, oh, man. I went up to the bus driver. I said, excuse me, ma'am, I hate to break this news to you, but I was supposed to get off of that last stop. And she goes, well, she goes, that's unfortunate. You're going to Baltimore now. I was like, okay. And I went and sat back down and went to Baltimore and was able to get some footage. Be Easy Listen says AMC will be the last one to run, then the markets will be zany land. Man, I just saw so many people today. Meet Kevin make a video, and all these guys with like, what was he talking about? That one of the Fed guys just retired, I think, or stepped down, and he had just said we were heading a 10% interest rate, and he's wrong because now inflation is transitory. Is that the new thing now? Are we saying that inflation is transitory again? Is that the new line? Dana, good night, sweetie. Thank you. I will. Get some Z's. You get some sleep, girl. BBD says, I got lost in Baltimore and decided to go into MacD's to eat. I was the only white guy. I think, no, there was like one other white person at the train station. I didn't care. I was just like, whatever. Everyone was cool. I just nodded my head and said, sup, no issues. Yeah, it was, no, that's fine, man. That's not weird to me at all. I went to an inner city Boston public school, so it was very, I mean, I don't know. It was probably at least 75%, I would say, minority over Anglo-Saxon, whatever, Caucasians. Yuka Frida is in the chat. Yuka, how you doing tonight? I said hey to Carl J. I see Food Dog is here. Yes. Your gang is in the house. Mara too. Yeah, man. I might have to purchase a little XRP. Put up Trey's tweet. All right, let me see here. What is he getting pumped up about? I didn't even see what you said, Lucy. Hold on. Trey's trades. Come on. Is this him or what? No, this isn't him. Lucy, do you have his handle? What's his handle? Tommy B is in the house at 8432. What's up, my friend? How you doing, Thomas? Okay, so Gain No Money just brought this up. I haven't seen this yet. I did see something about it. I saw someone post that HYMC had hired Share Intel. Yeah, I did see that. That they found manipulation? No, I didn't see that yet. That I didn't see. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't know what Trey's handle is. I have no idea. Someone's got to help me out with that. Chat. If you want me to. Trey a power lifter now or some shiz? I don't know. I have no idea what he's doing. BBD says, Mass, the Baltimore situation wasn't weird for me. It was weird for them. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I know. It was. You were probably in the same bus station that I was in, BBD. Andrew says, yeah, he's sharing lifting bricks. Jeffrey Rocha, what's up, man? Good evening. How are you tonight? At Trades Trey, says Andrew. Try that again. At Trades Trey. Okay. All right. All right. What am I putting on here? You guys got to help me out. Lucy, what am I looking for on this? You have to fill me in. That he's ripped? That's awesome. I'm very happy about that. Shit. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. You know what? I better just reload this just in case. All right, we should be back on right now. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. I don't know why the chat's not coming up. Damn it. I can't exit this page. Oh, man. Fuck. All right, guys, hang on. Hopefully you're going to see me in 1 second. I know I lost you guys for a minute. I should be back now. I'm going to try and pull the chat back up. My apologies. Oh, man. I can't get the chat to come up. Shh. I'm not even an hour in. Oh, boy. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I don't think so. It doesn't even say we're live right now.